Hi everybody, I'm Giancarlo.
And I'm Felicia.
And this is our preview video of
Outbreak. Outer Earth. Outer Earth. In Outer Earth, players are trying to claim victory points by terraforming planets. In the box you'll find 4 company dashboards for each player, 100 deployment cards in blue, yellow, and red, 40 planet cards, 30 bonus revenue cards, 3 endgame scoring tokens, bidding paddles for yes or no, the start player token, 20 workers, and finally 4 dice. The game ends when either the planet dex or revenue deck runs out of cards. Here's how to set up. Make a galaxy deck of 10 cards per player and place it on the table. The rest of the cards are out of the game. Make a planet market of cards equal to the number of players plus 1. So in a 2-player game, flip over 3 cards. Make 3 random 10-card decks with the bonus revenue cards and place them face up above the planet cards. Place a starting player marker on the furthest planet away from the deck. Shuffle the deployment deck and place it in reach of all players. Now give each player a set of bidding paddles, a company board, 3 workers, and a die. Finally, each player draws 4 development cards. You're now ready to play.
Let me explain a player's area. Your company tile will go in front of you. To the left of it goes planets which are under construction. To the right of it will go your complete planet portfolio, and under that your profit cards. When you'll get a worker, your unused ones will go below your company board, and when you use them, you'll move them up above your board. The first phase is to buy planets. The first planet to go up for bidding is the one furthest away. Players will now choose if they are interested or not using their paddles and will reveal them at the same time. The stats on the planets are as follows. The lines on top are colored paths used for development cards, so try to buy planets with the same color starting paths as the cards in your hand. The number is how many developments you can build on this planet. If you see a little plus sign next to it, you'll get a one-time use worker as well. And finally, the side stats will give your company some bonuses when launched. Let's go back to bidding. If no one wants the planet, it stays in play and you move the first player marker on the next planet. Move on the next planet and restart the bidding. If only one player showed interest in the planet, that player will get the planet for free and places it in his construction zone to the left, and you move on to the next planet. If 2 or more players want the planet, then an offering round will happen. Here, players simply use their die to choose how many development cards they are willing to discard to get that planet. Each player reveals their die, and the player with the highest number takes the planet. All players who bid discard that many cards from their hand. Once all planets have gone up for sale, Phase 2 begins, building and launching planet.
During Phase 2, players will use their workers to take actions. Each worker is used for 1 action. The 3 actions you can choose from are draw, build, or launch. When you do one of these actions, move a worker to the top area of your board. At the start of the game, each player can draw 2 cards, build 1 development, or launch 1 planet. However, when you build your first planet, the bonuses of that planet will change your stats. Each planet you build afterwards will replace the planet beneath it, changing your stats again. If you gained a one-time worker due to a planet, that worker goes back to the supply when used and not above your company board. Let me explain these 3 actions in detail. The draw action is simple enough. Draw that many cards. Let's take a look at building developments. If you have planets under constructions, you play developments according to your development stat. So if you have 3 build, you can play 3 cards onto that planet. You can't play more cards on a planet which has reached its development limit. To add development cards on your planet, you must match the starting paths with the card played previously. The last action you can take is launch planets. When you take this action, any planet with at least 1 development on it can be launched. All development cards on the planet will go into your profit pile as 1 victory point each, and the planet will go in your completed planet area. While you're doing this, you can remove some developments from that planet which correspond to one of the top bonuses revenue decks. Discard those developments and add the bonus card instead to your profit pile. Make sure you look at the image though. Some might require to have them linked in a certain order, and others will just ask for them to be in any order. Now let's take a look at Phase 3, the Upkeep.
In this phase, players get ready for the next round. First, all players must discard down to 8 cards. Move all spent workers back into your available ones. Move the on-bought planets to the side and reveal new ones, like at the start of the game. If during this phase there are no planet cards in the deck or one of the bonus deck is empty, the game end triggers. If not, play another round. At the end of the game, you calculate victory points. You get points for all cards in your profit pile. Then the player with the most of the color developments will get the bonus tile of that color. And finally, for each planet still under construction, you lose 3 victory points. The player with the most points is the winner of Outer Earth. We also want to mention that the game comes with rules for a shorter game. We hope you enjoyed our preview video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up with our latest previews and reviews. And remember, if you like it, back it on Kickstarter. Thanks for watching.